Okay, so this is NPR, this morning's interview with NPR. I don't know what the show was. Does it really matter? Don't they all sound the same? So if you really want to know just where the what the fight is going to be, here it is.
Republicans argue, and in fact won't reality argue, that any cuts will have to be even deeper because this package that you're pushing for now will mean there's even less government revenue?
Actually, I think that if you talk to economists, both conservative and liberal, what they'll say is the problem is not next year.
Okay, now stop for a second. Let's pause this. So Inskeep, of course, is worried about the bond market, I guess, and is saying like, "Oh, hey, I've completely bought into the whole deficit thing is a massive problem. Won't this increase the deficit? Won't you need more severe? Won't you need even more deep cuts because of this package?" You know, they're completely neglecting that if this package was effective, which again, I don't think it's going to be because of political realities. But if this package was effective, the idea would be that it would help to grow the economy. The way you will get out of a deficit and a debt situation is to grow the economy, period. You need more revenues. So sometimes you've got to spend a little money to make money. I got news for you. This show would not exist if I did not deficit spend. I couldn't raise money for the show before I rented the office. It's just a little microcosm there for your conservative friends who walk around like Victoria Jackson and say, "Oh my God, they're spending money to reduce how much they owe." Any business person knows this is what you do. You don't go and say, "I'm going to start a restaurant, so I'm going to not spend money on a kitchen or food." I mean, that's just, everybody knows who's in business. First you spend money. Maybe it's yours, maybe it's your investors. Maybe it's a loan, with the hopes that your investment will give you greater returns. That's what we're talking about here. Now, so I'm getting mad at just the existence of NPR at this point. We're not even getting to the point that's really disturbing. Let's start it over again from the beginning here.
Won't Republicans argue, and in fact won't reality argue, that any cuts will have to be even deeper because this package that you're pushing for now will mean there's even less government revenue?
Actually, I think that if you talk to economists, both conservative and liberal, what they'll say is the problem is not next year. The problem is, how are we dealing with our medium-term debt and deficit, and how are we dealing with our long-term debt and deficit? And most of that has to do with entitlements, particularly Social Security and Medicaid.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you say our long-term debt and deficit? Most of that has to do with entitlements, particularly Social Security. Now, Medicaid is got problems. I would agree. But Social Security has nothing to do with our long-term debt and deficit until you get this tax holiday, payroll tax holiday, make up for the losses to the Social Security Trust Fund with money that comes from the general fund. And Jim DeMint says, look, Social Security is draining the government. So, I mean, is this a guy that we want to empower at this point? I mean, is it a legitimate argument anymore that if you don't do X, Y, or Z, you will handicap the president? Okay, and that's bad because... well, he won't be able to do some of the good things like the EPA, like that. He's been doing so much work with the the EPA. And oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, I read that wrong. The Obama administration is retreating on long-delayed environmental regulations, new rules governing smog and toxic emissions from industrial boilers as it adjusts to a changed political dynamic. It will leave in place policies set by President George Bush.
We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way.